What is up, guys? NYKia31 here. Season 3 OS Vets online franchise season opener. Going up against the Tennessee Titans, and I'm playing the same guy who I opened up the 4th and 1 Season 2 online franchise against. So here we are, getting the new season underway. I fell a game short of the Super Bowl, and, you know, honestly, that's really the only goal left, is to get to the Super Bowl. If I don't, I'm probably going to nuke this team and try something new, or try something different. Probably bring out the run and shoot, bring back the run and shoot, throw 600 times, and try to break every passing record that the NFL has. Release all my tight ends, go 4 wide all the time, and just let the run and shoot fly. But that's for another day, another time. Right now we have a season to get through, a game to win, and a Super Bowl to get to. And as far as what went down during the off season, not a whole heck of a lot has changed. I still have the prototypical NYKia31 style defense. Good front 4, athletic pass rushers, defensive tackles that can play the run, zone coverage backers. Secondary is unchanged. Revis and Cromartie are, you know, worth their weight in gold. Ron Landry is back at free safety. I don't know how that pass got through. And Will Hill is back at strong safety. Got into a bit of a bidding war for his services. That's what happens when you use or control a player who's, you know, less than... This was a great sequence there. I brought back Brian Thomas, who was sitting on the free agent scrap heap, and put him at right defensive end. Still has a good finesse pass rush move, 87, and he has decent speed and acceleration still. So I lost Muhammad Wilkerson and Kenrick Ellis, so I decided to move Quinton Coples inside the defensive tackle. I have Sione Pua back, who I didn't really have much of last season. He had a season-ending injury, and on that play, that last play that you saw on defense, Brian Thomas beat the left tackle, flushed the QB, and Maben was there to mop up. Aaron Maben continues to be one of the better pass rushers when he's healthy. He's been dinged up the past couple of seasons, unable to play a full 16 games. But when he's on the field, he's definitely a problem.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
And that's really all that's changed. I don't quite have there's Quinton Coples. I see a big-time breakout year for him in his 3rd season. I don't quite have the depth at defensive tackle and defensive line as I had last season. I have 2 young speed rushers at defensive end, one in their 2nd year, one's a rookie. But the quality along the defensive line among my starters is still, you know, up to nothing. I actually think slightly better, because Coples is pretty close to what Muhammad Wilkerson was at defensive tackle for me last season, but he's got a better pass rush move, and he's more athletic. 80 speed and good acceleration. That's a rarity to find in a 300-pounder. So I expect plenty of good, consistent 4-man pressure from my Tampa 2. Linebacker unit is the same. David Harris is in a contract year. He's one of my untouchables. I have really 3 or 4 untouchables on defense. David Harris, Cromartie, Revis, and Coples. But I'm going to have to pay Mr. Harris. You just can't replace a middle linebacker with zone coverage in the mid-80s. It just can't be done. For the way I play, that's absolutely vital.
think they can. It's going to be fun to watch here in the second half.
And on offense, I tried to get a little younger and cheaper in my receiving core. I'm getting a little bit old and expensive there. I'm going to have to eventually, get younger and cheaper overall at receiver. I got a ton of money tied up between Cromartie, Revis, Holmes, Bolden, Landry, and Harris. And Holmes and Bolden aren't getting any younger, so I drafted a guy in the first round to be my slot receiver. He's a good prospect. He's got high route running as a rookie. His hands can be worked on, but he displayed some, great flashes in the preseason. And I traded a third-round draft pick for T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. goodbye. Those of you who remember him from college.
Let's see what they do on first down.
He's going to be my kick returner going forward. He wasn't on the roster as of this game. He'll be on the roster, after this week advances. So I'm looking to get young receivers to develop and eventually, take the place of Holmes and or Bolden without missing too much of a beat. But right now we're off to a great start for this season. 23-6. You saw a fumble for a touchdown on a kickoff return. There's the rookie. And the defense is playing very well. Bolden out of the gate fast. I have yet to have Santonio Holmes and Anquan Bolden play a full season without both of them getting hurt and missing multiple games at some point. If I can ever keep Bolden, Holmes, and Maben in one piece for a full season, I think that can get me to the Super Bowl. Plus I have McKnight, who's, great in this offense, and a guy who I drafted in the first round of the last draft, who's basically a McKnight clone, but with more sturdy run attributes. Better carry rating. Copels again. Watch out for Copels this season. But he has better every down back type traits. Better carry rating. Better juke, spin, stiff arm move, things of that nature. So I have a nice little two-back setup of versatile backs who can catch the ball and also run it pretty well. And my offensive line is still intact, so I like my core. Like it a lot. And there you see CJ2K get on the board or pursue. You make a mistake against CJ2K, you will pay. Rhyme unintentional. Speaking of mistakes, I make one with Sanchez. Puts my D in a tough spot. Short field. Get bailed out by a drop. We actually go through a sequence in this game between him and myself where receivers dropped about 5 passes in a row. Here comes one of the drops in the drop parade, McKnight, who came into this game cold. And there's another. It was drop-o-rama for a stretch, and he has a rookie QB starting. That time his guy hangs on to it and beats Cromartie to the inside. Had the inside shade, the dude just beat him.
Carry here. He stacked up at that point.
He's trying to tie this game up.
Another handoff. Good solid tackle.
Titans rallying hard, but a big time holding penalty there. That's a big penalty.
That penalty, and it's third down. The pass doesn't find the mark. First and 10. Here, a split backfield. And the tackle is made.
I managed to hold thanks to that penalty.
Offense lines up here.
But I don't really move the ball, so he has the ball back.
Scanning the field.
And this is why David Harris is worth his weight in gold. A linebacker who can do that in deep zone coverage is irreplaceable. That's why he's going to get his money. Maben was sack number 2. I'm liking the way the pass rush is looking early in the season. You can't complain when you get 4 sacks out of your 4-man pass rush.
Now to his left, right on the money. And he's brought down right at the 42.
You do not have to be as
Gotta hold him. Gotta hold him here.
Zone defenses. There's nobody close to knock it down. So that time, not a great throw.
Playing a little cover 3, manual robber coverage, edge rush stunt, hoping to get some pressure. Protection holds. Catch.
This will be the 8th.
Actually up 26-16 at this point, so it's a 2-possession game.
Trying to work that left side. Kenny Britt.
Landry lets me down there.
A lot of breaks to maybe the drive. They'll go shotgun here. Looking for an open touchdown. That'll close the gap.
So now I got to recover the onside kick, which we do. But I still got to get a first down. He has 1 timeout and over a minute left.
Quarterback, quick toss to the outside.
That's my second year back, Mr. Dample. He's really progressing very well. And the first down on the slip screen will ice the game. I can take a knee and get out of here. So a well-fought game. Titans fought through adversity very nicely. But the Jets hold on for the W. Always nice to start out the season with that first W in week 1. So that's the way the Jets shape up going into season 3. And hopefully we will get to the big dance this season. That's all that's really left for me to accomplish, is get to the big dance. I've done everything else. Let's get to the Super Bowl, dang it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.